Okay.
People join samba schools due to affinity. They gravitate to functions with the help of the leaders who rely strongly on their own judgment to allocate collaborators.
Eles moram perto daqui?
Nem todos,
Não.
né? Nem todos, mas muita gente vem porque um amigo vem,
Sim.
indica, aí a pessoa acaba vindo, gostei, vou voltar, vou trazer mais gente.
Leaders know their business so well that they manage their collaborators with so much leeway that ecstasy seems to be the result. All wing leaders know what needs to be done. But that is true of about all members of a samba school. The mastery of the top leaders lies in matching people to roles. When collaborators are accepted to the samba school, their behavior and performance are closely observed by the leaders.
Por exemplo, como numa empresa, você contrata o CEO de uma grande empresa para vir para a tua empresa para te ajudar a caminhar. Aqui não. Aqui a gente vai descobrindo que as pessoas, olha, tá vendo como aquela pessoa desempenha isso bem? Tá vendo como aquela pessoa se comunica bem? Isso vai trazendo a pessoa para perto de nós.
When a consensus is reached by the top leaders, those collaborators will sometimes be invited for specific functions.
De acordo com a necessidade, quando a gente tem uma necessidade pontual, a gente fala, lembra daquele cara, daquela pessoa que a gente sempre olha, que a gente já percebeu? Quem será que tem essa cara? Quem será que tem esse jeito? Então, normalmente, a gente pensa por esse lado.
This is how someone may be invited to lead a wing, while others to join the discipline team. This one, for example, had been assigned to the discipline team and is here seen mopping up the water in a flooded Mocidade headquarters on parade day. This other one is asking paraders not to drink too much beer before the parade because it may be detrimental to their samba school's performance. Some will take care of the social service function. Others will be invited to perform marketing tasks, and others will manage events and shows to raise funding. For certain, nobody in a samba school was selected through a graphology test. Top leaders believe in their subjective judgment of others and will not seek objective references for their choices.
As pessoas não têm os cargos que ela tem na escola acima que elas têm. Normalmente a gente pega a característica dela e enquadra ela onde ela melhor trabalharia na escola.
That so much autonomy is granted to collaborators may occasionally mean that they make wrong decisions which need to be corrected.
Tá vendo ali, tá errado aqui, não tem que ter medo de falar.
Mistaken leaders are not exposed, not even in small meetings. Because for all of them, a samba school is a work of love. They are there for a common purpose. They do not have private agendas.
E todos são focados na mesma coisa, que é trabalhar em prol do título da escola, além de ser um prazer trabalhar aqui.
Naturally, collaborators are driven by a transcendental shared purpose, winning the parade. But having a common purpose would not be enough if the wing coordinators did not know their business. Much of their technical mastery is rooted in experience. When that is not enough, the Samba School provides a training course.
Vim fazer o curso para coordenação. E esse curso é um curso bastante complicado, porque a partir desse curso você começa a ver o carnaval com outros olhos.
But at all times it would seem that all members are in a state of flow, or ecstasy, as the Mocidade Alegre's president once put it. And this is very similar to Professor Mihai Csikszentmihalyi's rendition of the state of flow, or what wing coordinator Marcio Zam said regarding work done with passion. It feels like play.
Mihaly argues that when a person is in the process of creation, he's so overtaken by it that he loses sight of his own personal needs. This happens because in order to devote ourselves entirely to something, we must leave aside other issues. Therefore, you begin to live in an alternative reality. Let us assume that a person may have a certain amount of skills which they can put to work to meet the challenges of a task. Should the challenges increase, the person will feel aroused and work harder to meet the challenge. If, however, the challenge falls below what the person can achieve with the amount of skills, then the person might even feel bored. So there must be an area in which the amount of challenge can be met by the skills without boring the person down, but also not making that person very anxious. That is when the person will be in a state of flow. In Mihaly's own words,
we can predict fairly accurately when you will be in flow, and it will be when your challenges are higher than average and skills are higher than average. That flow channel, that area there, will be when you are doing what you really like to do.
Marcia Uzam, the wing coordinator at Mocidade Alegre, has a gut understanding of this. She argues that if you like doing something, working on it will seem like play.
Não se dedica de corpo e alma ao trabalho quem não ama o que faz. Seja no samba, seja em casa, seja onde for. Se você tiver paixão, você vai fazer. Independente de remuneração, independente de horário, independente de lugar, você faz. E você faz com prazer que vira brincadeira.
Summing up, a samba school allows for the self-fulfillment of its collaborators. This draws a contagious passion in them, which is the secret of the high level of engagement attained at samba schools.